Welcome to TNN. I'm Michael Bosky.
And I'm Ushuaia Castillo.
I'm Jaden Rodriguez.
I'm Samantha Doherty.
And I'm Emma Hansen.
And love is in the air. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. Shout out to my Valentine, Paula. She's probably mad at me, but it's okay. Who's your Valentine?
Oh, my Valentine is February 15th when all the chocolate is on clearance.
Emma, you got a Valentine?
Salvador Tello.
Ooh. Sam? Chance the Rapper, perhaps?
Heck yeah.
He won 7 Grammys Sunday night.
Three Grammys.
12
He won
Grammys.
3 Grammys.
He won 12. That's amazing. Jaden, who's your Valentine?
Me, myself, and I.
Ah, lame. All right. Hey, PHS, I have a special question for you. Do you want to step up and be a leader? I'll let you think about it. All right. It's enough time for you to answer. It should took you 3 seconds to decide that you want to be a leader at this school. So if you do want to be a leader, you are in luck. ASB packets are now available. You can get them in the ASB window or in the TLC. And they will be due February 22nd.
Hey there, PHS. ASB packets are now available at the ASB window, TLC, student store, and library. So here's a breakdown of what's in the packet. First, you have the application form listing all the requirements and such and what it takes to be an ASB. Next, you have a list of dates that are very important to you and meetings that you will need to attend. Next, you have the application that you need to fill out. And then you have the parent agreement form that your parent will need to read and sign. Then you have 2 letters of recommendations that need to be filled out by a teacher or staff member. And after that, you have a list of all the ASB positions that you are able to run for and a description of what they are.
Hey, Ushuaia, what's tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night?
What is it?
The movie night.
No, that's my announcement. Movie night is tomorrow night. From 6 to 9 p.m. in the auditorium, it will be $3. And guess what movie we're watching? Don't say it. Central Intelligence. Oh, it's $2 with an ASB card, too. So if you spend an extra $40 being the year, it's going to pay off. Next year, we're bringing back the academic
Decathlon.
Yeah, I read that wrong. We'll be bringing back the academic decathlon. Emma, take it away. Talk about it.
You will prepare for an annual academic competition based on a yearly theme. This year, the students won several awards. Congratulations. We will be extending an invitation to Creekside students to participate.
Wow.
However, we are also looking for current PHS students to participate. We are aiming for around 25 students. In order to have a team participate, it must be comprised of 3 types of students: honors, scholastic, and varsity. Each category has different GPA requirements. Honors 3.75 to 4.0, scholastic is 3.0 to 3.74, and varsity is 2.99 or below.
Oh, so I can join. All right, Sam?
Pizza night at Mountain Mike's is on Monday, February 27th from 5 to 9 p.m. A portion of the proceeds will go to Patterson High ASB.
Due to President's Weekend and a technology conference, the next Saturday Cyber High will be held on Saturday, March 4th. Be prepared to take tests that morning. Exciting, exciting. I am a fellow graduate of Cyber High myself. Fantastic. I don't know technically if it's a graduate or just made up credits on me. Attention, students. They spelled attention wrong. Nico, did you type this up? You spelled it. We'll be having a food court during open house this Thursday, which is why we're having a minimum day Thursday and Friday, so that's exciting. February 16th from 5 to 7 p.m. Come out with the whole family and enjoy Chinese food, tacos, drinks, and more. Once again, it is this Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. during open house. Emma, what are you guys having in French Club? What are you guys selling?
French Club is making crepes, so make sure.
So if you guys
come out
just like
and
thin
crepe yourself.
pancakes, like that's all they are, just thin pancakes with like Nutella.
It's so much more than that.
And Jaden will be subbing in for club announcements today. Say big
Okay,
spill.
so Be the Change Club wants to inform you that every Tuesday they will be having a meeting after school in room 110. So make sure you guys go.
Fantastic. And now for pride and joy of TNN, the future, Ushuaia
Yep.
Castillo.
Your class announcements.
Of course.
Seniors, your Magic Mountain Grad Night trip is scheduled for May 18th to May 19th. The trip is $180, but there's a payment plan available, and you can start making payments at the ASB window or in the TLC during your lunch.
It is not too late to sign up for grad night, by the way. Spots are not filled. We got another bus, so it's not too late.
And juniors, the next ACT is April 8th. The deadline to register for the ACT without paying a late fee is March 3rd. After that, there's a $27.50 late fee. Fee waivers are available for Mr. Leonard in the library during lunch periods and after school for those who qualify. Seniors, do you need any help in completing your FAFSA or have questions about your college admission process? Well, Mr. Leonard is going to be available in his office for the entire month of February from 3 to 5 p.m. And attention seniors, if you want an extra ticket for graduation, please remind your parents about the senior parent meeting scheduled for this Thursday during open house on February 16th at 5:30 in the auditorium. In order to get an extra ticket, your parents must sign in. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Rachmuth in the discipline office. I'm sorry if I butchered that name.
Richmond.
Richmuth?
You butchered
Yeah.
it.
I butchered
You
it.
butchered it very bad.
Attention
I want you to
freshmen.
go apologize to her right now.
I'll go apologize to you, miss. I'm sorry.
Miss what?
Okay. Attention freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. PHS is hosting an open house on Thursday, February 16th. You already know because I've been announcing it a bunch of times. Bring your parents to the tour of the campus and learn about the clubs and activities that PHS offers. Food court will begin at 5 p.m. and classroom visits are from 5:30 to 7. We hope to see you there.
Remember in elementary school open houses, we like make arts and crafts to show your parents.
Maybe
Like,
put it up on the wall.
we should do that. Every class, every English class now has to make a poster.
Yeah, we should. No.
Which is a hand turkey.
It's a rule
every day.
now. Yeah,
With
just
macaroni.
ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
macaroni.
macaroni art. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I also want to give a big Valentine's Day shout out to my boy Nico Murillo.
He's single, ladies.
He's singly hit him up.
Oh my god.
He has a big heart and a bigger brain for technology because this is how TNN gets done. All right.
Now
Here's
here's
summer
the
with weather.
Morning, Patterson. So here's your weather for the weekend. And before I start, I want to say that I'm aware, like, usually the forecasts, they're not as on point as you would, like, want them to be, but, well, that's whatever. So for Tuesday, it will be sunny, and the highest degrees will be 66, and the lowest will be high 40s. And on Wednesday, it will be partly cloudy. There isn't any chances of rain so far as of what they have now. But on Tuesday and Friday, there will be chances of rain. And the highest degrees will be 60 on Thursday, and on Friday, it'll be 59. And the lowest will be for Thursday, 49, and for Friday, around 46. So, yeah. And also, don't forget that Thursday and Friday is half day, so that's pretty good.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with our star girls basketball team. Well, 3 of their players, anyways. Tell us you guys' record.
10-0.
10-0. What place you guys in?
First.
Wow, that's impressive.
Undefeated WAC champs.
Yeah, not a surprise though. Our girls basketball team has been dominant in the past like 10 years. I don't know, something like that. Way before they got into here. But what changed from this year from last year? Because last year was sort of a little skid.
Ooh.
Well, last year, our team was composed of mostly underclassmen. The oldest people on our team were juniors, and that was just us 3. And so, what really we didn't have was a lot of experience.
Oh.
So that was kind of our makeup year last year, and now it paid off.
I think also the chemistry between the team changed a lot because last year it was just everyone had their different groups and it was hard to play with everyone because certain people, didn't know certain things. So I think spending every single day with each other, especially in the summer, like playing 3 times a week, is just
3.
a great bonding experience.
3 out of 7.
They say like 20.
That's what it felt like.
And then I think this year too, the girls were a lot more focused and we knew what was on the line and we knew what we had to do in order to win this year.
There is a 3-point shootout contest between the 3 of you. Who's taking home that W?
Emma Hansen.
Not Jaden?
No.
Definitely not.
I am taking it home.
Yeah. Okay. I'd put money on Jaden.
Participation.
Emma's wet like water.
If I get a participation trophy, I'll break it.
Wow, that's a spirit. All right, let's see. Who do you guys play next?
We won't know until Thursday.
Oh, you guys are in playoffs or something?
Yeah,
You guys are
should be
playoffs
a
next
home
up.
game.
Oh,
We are
wow, so-
hosting playoffs, so
Damn,
make
you
sure
guys
you
are in
guys
first place.
actually come to that.
Ooh, you guys are gonna host? How many home games do you think you guys will have?
Probably 2.
Yeah.
Two.
Too.
That's good. You guys gonna be seated high?
I think we're gonna be in the top 3.
Top 3. Out of like 12?
16.
Oh, 16. Wow. Girls basketball. Our boys basketball took first. Do you guys talk to the boys basketball team at all? Or are you guys sort of.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're not undefeated.
They're 9-1,
If
but
you guys were to play the boys basketball team 5-on-5, who's taking home that victory?
The boys.
The boys.
yeah, they would just try to dunk on us the whole entire
They
time.
wouldn't
Yeah.
try, they would dunk on us.
I would fall.
You fall regardless.
Ushuaia. All right. I asked this question to the boys when I interviewed them last week. You're starting your own franchise with, what did I say, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, or I think Russell Westbrook. Those are good teams.
Yes, they're good teams.
And he's at 5th in the West, so that's impressive.
Okay, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong.
Yeah, but I'm the star of the show, so my opinion holds more weight.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
So, Kozart, what do you have going on this week?
We've got lots. I got lots to talk about. So, not only do we have a lot of things coming up this week in terms of events, but we have some recognition that we want to make sure we give out as well, because our winter sports were very productive for us. So, let's go right to it.
Better than our fall.
Yeah, definitely better than our fall. Yesterday, our JV soccer teams competed at home against Central Valley in a tight whack race for the JV for the boys and girls. So we want to make sure that we get those guys out there for the rest of the week, and I'll keep you updated in a second on our championship night for our JV coming up. And also, last night was our spring code night for Life of a Tiger code night in the auditorium. Hopefully everybody that needed it attended, because it is very likely that there will be no makeup meeting for code night. So if you did not attend code night in the on Monday for the spring,
Make sure to set up an appointment with Kozart.
yeah, make sure you see me, because we're going to have an issue with not being eligible for spring sports the rest of the way. Moving on to today, we have both of our soccer teams. Our varsity soccer teams are at home against Central Valley. It is our last home match. It is senior night. It's the last time that our seniors will be playing soccer at home.
Our first year.
And it will be against Central Valley. The girls are going first at 4 o'clock, and their guys are going at 5:30. So senior athletes, make sure you have your parents in attendance for your match. They will be between games. Everything will happen between games, the girls' game and the guys' game.
Make sure to go. There would possibly be another fighting in.
No, not at all. Wednesday, so we have tomorrow. Both our JV are traveling to Livingston in their one of their final matchups. Their final matchup on the road, and then the girls will be. Actually, they both play at the same time at 3 o'clock, side by side at 3 o'clock. And then Thursday's the big night. So Thursday we have our varsity soccer. They are traveling away for their last matchup. The girls varsity have their last matchup. Our boys varsity is actually going to be tuning up for playoffs. And our JV are going to be hosting series, and both games, both matches against series on Thursday may determine our WAC championship for the JV teams, for both JV teams. So try to get out there and support your JV soccer teams as they take on series. And then coming up on Friday, we will know on Wednesday if we have to play a basketball playoff game on Friday, so that's to be announced. It doesn't look likely, okay, but it's still a possibility. And in our wrestling program, we have 9 wrestlers. We have 10 wrestlers that are moving on from our previous tournaments and moving on from league and moving on to our D4 subsections at Union Mine on Friday. And we also have 1 girl wrestler, Leilani Tagato. She's going to be traveling to McNair High School, and she is in the girls Masters tournament for this section as well. So she's representing us very well and in her weight class. Saturday, we also have wrestling moving on for day 2 at Union Mine. And then we kick off some spring sports, have some scrimmages. We have scrimmages for baseball at Central Catholic, varsity and JV at 10 o'clock, and then they'll be playing at 12 o'clock as well against Modesto High, so Central Catholic and Modesto. For baseball, softball travels to Livingston. They have their matchup. The varsity are scrimmaging at 10 o'clock, take that back. The varsity is at 8:30, and the JV is about 1 o'clock. And then our boys volleyball is going to be hosting a scrimmage with Golden Valley here in the gym on Saturday. JV is at 1 and the varsity is at 2. We will not be charging admission for that matchup for the scrimmage, so come out and support your boys volleyball program at home on Saturday. And then wrapping down into Monday, we have no school and no events. But before we leave, I want to make sure we give some recognition to some big-time winter sports accolades that we had. For the first time ever in our school's history, we've had the boys and girls varsity program, basketball programs, win a WAC or league title in the same year. That's the first time in the school's existence, and that's happened. So big shout out to the girls and boys varsity program, basketball program, and our JV boys basketball program also took home a WAC championship. And like I said, Thursday we have our JV programs for soccer competing for WAC championships. So we have 3 titles so far, looking to get to 5 titles in the winter, which has been extremely productive for us in terms of sports for the high school. And then we also have some people that we need to recognize for wrestling that wrapped up their season with some championships and are moving forward. So that's in second place in the 106 weight class. Adrian Barrera took second place on Saturday in the league, so he's moving on. At 113, Mokbel Obid took home the championship. That's great. We have 120, Michael Miller taking home second and moving on. We had Noah Morales at 126 taking home the championship. And then we also had in 138, Francisco Duran taking home 4th place, and he'll be moving on to the subsections on Friday, as well as Jared Villalon, who at 145 took home 4th place, and he'll be moving on as well. 170, freshman AJ Polk took home 4th place and moving on. And then we had David Valverde, our final champion from the WAC at the 182 weight class. And third in the heavyweights at 285, Alex Rubalcaba will be moving on as well. And then a big shout out to Michael Bosky, who wrapped up his illustrious career wrestling. I want to make sure that we get that clip of that photo that we found of that one year that, lo and behold, lost to a girl. I know it's tough, but before we had girls wrestling, they went co-ed, and that was a tough year for him, but he bounced back and finished with a great career in wrestling.
And a broken shoulder.
Yeah, but the photo is amazing, right? Got to make sure we show that photo. And as for that is a lot of our accolades for the winter.
Thank you very much.
And a lot of the stuff that we've got going on this week. Playoffs will start for boys and girls basketball and varsity boys soccer next week, so stay tuned for that. We should be hosting a girls basketball playoff game on the 21st, so make sure that you are around and come out and support our girls basketball program. Thank you.
Have a good one.